What up, Internet? How's it going? Happy Monday. Let me switch the screen over. This song is a banger. Hi, everybody. Let me turn the cat cam on because Chiriko also wants to say hello to all you wonderful people. Check this cat out. Oh, hold on. Let me move this. There you go. Now you see more of him and less of me. And this is a wonderful, wonderful cat who's been harassing me all day long, because that is just how he be. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all are having a great start to your weekend. Fantastic start to 2022. Today we're gonna do Endwalker B-side. We're done with MSQ, so that means it's time to do side content. So, let me stop the music, get in the game. Bam, here I am, at the house. So, side content. What does that mean? We're going to start with doing the role quest that I didn't finish, which will hopefully push us over into 1090. And if not, we'll just do a couple quick hunts to get there. So we can wrap up the role quest for Caster. And then we're going to level up a whole other class, because we got to level up each role. Oh, I forgot to turn off one of the things from yesterday's raiding. Ha 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 ha. There we go. So we'll do another class. I'm actually thinking doing Dragoon, because it's my favorite melee class so far. Although, haven't played that much Reaper. Who knows, maybe I'll like Reaper more, but I don't want to... I gotta take the time to like level up Reaper 10 levels before we can do anything on it. So, not gonna use that for the side quest. I think we'll do Dragoon. But yeah, that's why it's B-side, because it's the other stuff. It's all the other things that are going on while we were supposed to be doing our MSQ. My heater's actually baking me, so I had to turn it down a bit. Yep, that's the plan. We're not gonna get through too much today, because maintenance is at 1.5 hours. Less than 1.5 hours. So, we gotta move kinda quickly here. Let's get to Ishgard. Phew. I know, Chiriko. We're live on the internet. It's so exciting. Everybody loves you because you're so adorable. You're just gonna rub your face on the pop filter and hopefully not mute me like you did that one time. That was super frustrating because nobody could hear me, and it was because you muted me. I'm never gonna forget that because it was just so amazing how talented you are. No, don't do that. Oh, I just said don't do that, chat. Chiriko, please. Cat, please. Alright, please sit down. Anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's having a fantabulous time. We're just gonna chill and do some quests today. That'll be the thing. Alrighty. Artoel. Almighty fury, guide us to victory. The set of Artoriel's jaw betrays a hint of anxiety. What is this? Is this food? Coconut cod chowder. Ooh, that sounds kind of good. You stay out of there. That goes to the back of my computer, and I don't want you to unplug anything. Kirameki. Owing to Lord Americ's swift action, I am pleased to say that the Ecumenical Council will soon be held. In case you're unaware, the Council is the highest assembly in the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, its purpose to deliberate and decide upon doctrine. The previous one was held no less than 80 years ago, and 4 archbishops have since come and gone. As such, most Ishgardians know little of it save that which they have read in the historical records. Traditionally, the Archbishop and members of the Synod would meet behind closed doors. In light of Bishop Vartanoir's fate, however, this time the doors will be thrown open to the public. Indeed, for the first time in history, all men and women of the faith may have a hand in shaping the mission and the teachings of the Church. 'Tis my hope that you will also join us in this endeavor. Deacon Clem. Did you almost mute me again? He almost hit the mute button on the mic. Almost. It was like a hair off. As in, like, he basically hit it, but he didn't actually push down on it hard enough. Deacon Clem, allow me to express our gratitude for your efforts in facilitating the council. We appreciate the difficulty of your position. I merely heed my conscience and faith, my lord. Acting in Bishop Vartanos' stead, I shall do all within my power to see that the church may serve the people once more. Where's the Lord Speaker, if I may ask? He stepped outside for a moment, saying that he wished to gather his thoughts ahead of the council. The hour draws nigh, however. Kirameki, I shall proceed to the vault with the good deacon. In the meantime, may I ask you to find Lord Americ? He should be at the last vigil, I believe. Sure thing, boss. Bro. You are messing up your mat. That's where you sit. What are you doing? Did you just put your teeth on me? What are you doing, cat? It's because I'm ignoring you to play this video game? He didn't bite me. He just, like, scraped his teeth against me. Which is, like, a weird feeling, let me tell you. Okay, so we're going to the last vigil to find our husbando. Whee! Oh, there he is. Hi, husbando. I just remembered something. We gotta go buy gear from Charlene. It's okay. We'll talk to him first. Oh, 'tis you, my friend. Is it time already? I see. My apologies for making you come and fetch me. I've been thinking, Kirameki, on the path I have chosen to walk, and on those who have been left behind as a consequence of my actions. Those who died fighting, those burdened with boundless grief, those deprived of position and purpose. Like any nation, Ishgard is made up of disparate souls and disparate beliefs. Without an enemy to unite us, we recall the differences we once set aside out of necessity, and find amongst our old friends new ideological foes. Ooh, that's very true. That can happen. The future I had envisioned, 'tis far more difficult to secure than I ever imagined. What must I do for our people to live in harmony, for our nation to move forward as one? Such questions I've been pondering. We should begin making our way to the council. Shall we continue our conversation while we walk? Are we going on a date with husbando? I know it's not a real date, but he's gonna accompany us. It might as well be a date. Ready? Then let's be off. If it is agreeable, I would like to look on Fortemps Manor. Of course! We gotta go stop by. Husbando's accompanying you. We're on a date. Okay, perfect. I understand. Now we haven't much time. I'm glad for the opportunity to stroll about the city with you. Yo, same? Hold up. You got anything else to tell me about anywhere here? It doesn't hurt to look. It'll only take a moment to just kind of, you know, take a little peek. See if there's any light blue circles anywhere. I don't think there are. I just don't want to miss out on any, you know, A+ Primo Emmerich dialogue. Can't miss that. He's probably just like, what the hell are you doing? Okay, here we go. Fort Tom's Manor. It feels like another age that you and yours were no more than foreign wards of House Fort Tom's. And in actual fact, it may be considered so. For your coming set in motion a chain of events that brought an end to the Dragonsong War, ushering in a new age of harmony. You paved the way for meaningful change in our nation, and for that you shall ever have my gratitude. You're welcome. Now then, shall we continue on to the architects? Where is the oh, it's up here. Okay. I don't remember if I've ever brought this up on stream, but I am in my Animal Crossing island. I've been working on reconstructing Ishgard, and I have this area down pretty well. So I have the pillars done, and I've been working on foundation, but I haven't finished. King Thordan and his Knights 12, the murderers of Ratatoskr. Since the truth of their ancient crime came to light, many have demanded that these images be torn down. Yet though what our founding fathers did was wrong, neither is it right to simply expunge them and their deeds from history. To do so would be to deny our people's part in what followed for 1,000 years. Yeah, you can't erase and deny history, but you can use it and learn from it to do better in the future. And no, not to repeat the mistakes of the past. If you forget your history, you won't know that you're repeating a mistake, you know? We have the chance to forge a new future, but we, as a nation, must decide how we will confront our past. Forgive me, I was lost in thought yet again. Let us join Deacon Clem at the vault. What if we talk about something else? What if we keep walking around the city? I'm not going to because I can see well enough from here, but you know, if you had anything else to say, it would be really cool. Alas. Hey, Clemmy. There you are, my friends. The council is about to convene. Let us take our place in the audience hall. Gotta hydrate. That is indeed an audience. Oh, I get to sit in between them. How very nice. There we go. Esteemed members of the clergy and honored adherents of the faith, I thank you all for your attendance. In recent days, our nation has been racked by a series of tragedies. Those among us who do Halon's work have been transformed into abominations. This dreadful phenomenon has been brought about by the final days, and it is upon our despair and anguish that it feeds. Thus, if we are to prevent further tragedy, we must strive to ensure that all Ishgardians, clergymen, and citizens alike, abide with peace and love for one another in their hearts. To that end, I have called this ecumenical council, the first in generations, that we might together determine a path forward for the Church and our society as a whole. Since antiquity, the Ishgardian Orthodox Church served the people in two respects, as the Fury's spear to strike at the heart of dragonkind, and as the Fury's shield to safeguard the souls of men. But now that we are at peace with the Javanians, the Church need no longer serve as the spear, and so we must now reconsider how we might better serve as a shield for our brethren. The hierarchy must be reformed, and for that we need accountability. The upper echelon must be stripped of rank at a minimum, and investigations conducted, trials held if the evidence is sufficiently damning, and then we may turn our attention to the doctrine of lies. As our predecessors did before us, we of the Synod have ever sought to interpret the scriptures to the best of our ability, and thence conveyed Halone's will to the people. Such fervent pursuit of retribution at the expense of doctrine would come also at the expense of our faith. Have we won the war to lose our souls? Oh, Halone, are we outside your grace? Cry, 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 cry. Anxious feelings. Unease. This bodes ill. At this rate, someone might turn. Come on, husbando, you can do it. I believe in you. Since the war's end, the Church and the faithful have stood at a crossroads, unable to take the next step forward. His Grace, Bishop Vartanois, may he walk in Halone's halls, was one such soul, and in his longing for simpler times he resorted to using forbidden magics. He succumbed to despair. In our minds we renounce the lies upon which our nation was built, but in our hearts we yearn for the righteousness, misguided though it was, that gave us comfort and purpose for so long. So let us not forget who we were. Let us confront the mistakes of the past and learn from them, that we do not repeat the mistakes of our forefathers. As fervently as we believed in our sacred duty, we struggle to accept the Church's deception and embrace change. The legacy of Thornton weighs heavy, and there's the temptation to simply cast it aside like a mantle that suits us no longer. Yet, that would dishonor the sacrifice of those who went before. Countless souls who served the people with the purest intent. And so, heavy though it may be, let us together bear this burden as we set forth anew. Our friend Kirameki risked life and limb to reveal the truth to us. The truth that our legends and our scripture were tainted by betrayal, but not wholly corrupted. Though the great walls and towering spires of our city may have been built with murder and deception, they rest upon a foundation immutable and true, our devotion to Halone, whom we have worshipped since before our forefathers settled these lands. The Church is a font of practical wisdom, and its teachings guide us in our daily lives. Such things define our faith no less than lies. We can acknowledge our sins without renouncing our religion. Aye, and without rejecting who we are. Comprehensive review of the scripture as well as historical literature will be necessary. Revisions, as appropriate, must be made to ensure that the truth of our past is preserved for future generations. With your peerless knowledge of the church doctrine, I dare say none is better suited to leading that effort than you. I also expect that many eyes will be required to pore over all the tomes, and I know many idle men and women of faith who would jump at the chance to do Halone's work once more. That day, so very long ago, I had no answer to my father's words, but it seems the people had it within them all along. They do. People are hardy. Gotta give them a little more credit. I liked this. This was a good way to progress the Ishgardian story and, like, tie up that loose end of, like, how they're going to deal with the loss of their... Not really the loss, well, of their faith, but, like, a loss of their faith as the exact way that they knew it, but giving them the opportunity to grow and, you know, find a way forward. I did not like the way it started because I was just like, I can't stand this, like, religion stuff. But the last couple have been really good, which usually is the case. Like, I'm not super into it at first, and then, kind of like with the Alamegan quest 2 for healer, I was just kind of like, me. And then it got good at the end. I was like, okay, cool. Ferdola, I don't totally forgive you, but you are on the path to redemption, and I acknowledge that. And I see you becoming a good person. I see you working your way there. So forgiveness is a possibility. So, yeah, very cool. I'm enjoying this. With this, the church and the people have taken their first step towards a brighter future. It is well Lord Aymeric interjected when he did. Nope, I'm an idiot. The council went better than I had dared hope. Truly, while the details remained to be decided, 'twas a resounding success. Your words helped everyone to find common ground. I know not how to thank you. Much credit goes to Kirameki. In the face of great hardship, never did she hesitate to press on, and our people have not forgotten this. I didn't do shit, I just stood there, but thank you. I appreciate that. Your kind words. Indeed. Well do I remember the day you flew into Ishgard upon a dragon's back. In making possible the impossible, you inspired us all. In you we glimpsed the fury, a vision of a courage in the face of uncertainty. Looking to your example, we shall endeavor to bring about change to the church, for the future of all Ishgardians. There will, of course, still be those souls who struggle to rise above the mire of despair, but my fellows and I shall be there to take their hand in faith and love. For what is faith, if not salvation? Good on you, man. Well, I had best return to the cathedral. We have much and more to do. But ere I forget, I've tracked down that which you requested. Some repairs will be necessary, but it will be seen to with all haste. Taking my leave. What was that about? I tasked the deacon with finding a certain item, you see. A secret weapon, one might say. Given what we know of profane Fafnir, I suspect it will be of great use in our hunt. Once the repairs are complete, we shall be ready to strike. With the church having reached an accord with the people, the risk of more clergymen turning is greatly diminished. We may now focus entirely on the blasphemy. 'Tis time we freed Vaindro from his torment. Rest while you can, Kirameki, for I dare say the coming battle will demand the best of us. EXP, yeah! And food. I don't think this was enough to push us to 90. Little miscalculation on my part. We're almost there, though. Less than 1 million away. Damn it. Okay. Here's the plan. We'll go to Charlene. I gotta buy the 89 gear from Charlene anyway. So, not an hour. That'll be enough time. We could do some very, very fast hunts, because I don't think those honestly don't take too long, especially on Summoner. Hit 90, go finish those role quests. And then we can more properly decide where do we want to start the side quests. And we should be able to get at least a couple of those in tonight, I think. Let me check something real fast. Okay. Magical range DPS. That's the one. I get a new horn? I love you. Hooray! Hell yeah. Now I look like a proper summoner. Look at that. Doesn't glow or anything, but I guess that's alright. Look at my little Amaro baby. Okay. Let's go hit 90 so we can finish these darn role quests. I may have not foreseen that that was not gonna be enough. My fault. My bad. Boop, 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 doo. I don't know, I didn't think about that. I kind of forgot after raiding last night that I might want to do a quick thing or two. But I also just really wanted to get the stream started. Because I was like, maintenance! Why is it so early? You know? But like I said, this should be quick. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yeah, these give like 200 EXP each, and you barely have to kill anything. Alright, so Labyrinthos, we've got those dudes. And... wait, was it just that one? Oh no, here's the other one. The Yakhaus. That's Stavner. And nothing else on Labyrinthos? Okay. So let's go kill those guys real fast. I think if we just do... yeah, I think the Labyrinthos ones and the ones in Thavner should be enough to push us over. And that will be very quick, so not a problem. I murder with the quickness. If I can just remember where they are. Oh, that way, right? Yeah, I think it's this way. I was like, the water's right there. They're around here somewhere. Go bam, and then bam. Was it 1 or 2? 2, okay. I always forget. Alright, now we just gotta go kill the little yaki dudes, 2 of those. I remember where everything is. I don't know if I played Summoner on stream, but it's very cool. Because you could just use Swift Cast on the Ruby Right, or Ruby Catastrophe, if you will. And then... that way you're really only ever using your... you're really only ever casting 2 spells. Which is Slipstream and then the other Ruby Right. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, I hit the wrong buttons twice! It's fine, whatever, don't worry about it. Alright, so Thavner real quick, and then we should be done. That's a Jamal. Hamsa. I know where those guys are. It's the more balls, and then the bomb guys. Okay. So, we'll go there. I guess I could have gone backwards and did the harder stuff first, but there's a lot of the things in the first 2 zones. It's fine. I don't actually quite remember where the Hamsas are. Saltwind's welcome. What was the other thing? It's the hamsa and what? Oh, the jammels. Oh, the jammels are up top. Actually, I think the hamsters are up there too. I should have went to the great work. It's okay. I don't quite remember where the hamsters are. I just know that they're around somewhere. Possibly around here? Does this one look right? Yeah, this looks right. There they are. Must use vomit. Hamsa tenderloin. And the jammels are like up here, and if we go down there, there's the more balls. And then I think the bomb guys are like somewhere around there. I don't quite remember. This area's not that big, so I'll just find them eventually. It's fine, I swear. Okay, they are right about here-ish, I believe. Yeah, there they are, right there. How many do I need to kill? Is that it? Just the one? Okay, cool. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Ton of EXP. And then... that should be... will that be enough? Uh-oh, do I gotta kill one more thing after this? How dare you attack me? Just because I was gonna murder you? That's not a good reason to attack somebody. Oh shit! No! Oh, too late. It's fine. We'll just Phoenix the other guys. How many more balls? We might have to kill one more thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill one more thing. It's not quite enough. It's okay, we'll do it in the last zone. Easy peasy. Alright, what's the one in Ultima Thule? Because that'll push me over. Beta. Perfect. And it's just one. And then we'll be on our way. We'll be on our merry way back to Ishgard to finish up the role quests. Level trip. I don't actually know where the betas are. That looks right. Yeah, I found you. Ta-da! We're 90! Through the gate. Perfect. Alright. Summon a Feet Titan and Garuda too! Oh, I'm so excited to try those out. Okay. Let's go back to Ishgard and wrap this thing up. See, that didn't take too long. It was only a few minutes. Hunt quests are very fast, and then you get the nut things and you can exchange them for cool stuff. Highly recommend doing them. Although I do also need to go back to farming fates. Look at that. And then with Summoner you get 2 things. Heading to the strategy room. Yeah. Oh, I should have bought scholar gear while I was in Shirley, and I'll do it later. Ever march heavensward. Autorel has his sights set on profane Fafnir. Glad tidings, Kinemeki. Since the Ecumenical Council, not a single soul has turned. Safe in that knowledge, we need only think of how to hunt down the blasphemy. Ah, Kinemeki, you are here too. Excellent. I am pleased to say that the secret weapon is ready. We may now look to dealing with profane Fafnir. What's the plan, man? As you will recall, when last we encountered it, it was lying in wait by the Soleil. An instinct driven by its inherited memories, I believe. It seeks to protect that which it most strongly associates with the Archbishop. In all likelihood, it was the selfsame motive that compelled it to come to the Holy See. From the skies above, it keeps watch over the Holy Vault. When next it descends, we shall exploit this instinct by using the secret weapon to lure it to the chancel. Chancel? I don't know. What exactly is the secret weapon? 'Tis none other than the Fury's Grace, the holy crozier of the Archbishop. Suspecting that Bishop Vartanois had retreated from Azizla, I had Deacon Clem search his private quarters. My suspicions proved correct. With the crozier in hand, I shall make an irresistible bait for profane Fafnir. Gasp. My lord, that is an unconscionable risk. Unconscionable risk. There's no telling how the blasphemy will react. Indeed, but we can be confident that I will command its undivided attention, thus ensuring that no more of our citizens are placed in harm's way. If the Heaven's Ward are the Archbishop's shields and the Temple Knights are the people's, as leader of the Order, the risk is mine to bear. All the Knights of the Heaven's Ward fell in Azizla. As a vessel for their memories, Vandro may be considered the last of their number. Let us go, then, and relieve him of his... nay. There, duty. We're gonna fight all the Heaven's Word at once? Is that what's happening? Is this... Let us see to our preparations and proceed to the vault. We finish this, once and for all. Is the chancel where the thing happened? Because I don't know how I feel about that. The thing with bro. Chancel. Man, I always get disoriented when I come out of that room. I'm like, where the hell am I? Where am I going? How do I live? Alright, to the vault. I don't know if it matters. Nope, not that way. That way. I'm like, let me make sure Carbuncle's out. Oh, I should just... Pet hotbar. Right. Good clue that Carbuncle is indeed out. The pet hotbar that I actually never use. Look at you all dressed up in your night gear. When the battle begins, Lord Americ and I will draw the blasphemy's attacks. Seize the opportunity to bring your magics to bear against it. Will do. If you are ready, then let us set forth. You need but say the word. Oh, I'm ready. And excited. Because I get to use my higher level summons, it's gonna be great. So excited. Why are you blue? That's kind of what I want to know. Like, that's... I have some questions. The beast has come. Now's our chance. You gonna be okay, husbando? I'll protect you. That's the thing. Make ready. Oh, this is where he fought what's-his-face. To me, my knights! Hello, profane Fafnir. Funny story. We're in... Oh, I'll say it later. For the glory of King Thorin! No, you're not he. A trick is a trick! Yep, now we fight. Where did he put the thing? Is it collapsible? Forgive me, Sir Evangel, but for the sake of all Ishgardians, we must strike you down. We good? Anyway, so funny story. For D&D, I play a Lalafell that's actually a dragon that wanted to polymorph into an elf, but sucks at magic and she fucked up. Anyway, I had to swear earlier a couple weeks ago when we last did when we had our last session. And I said something about Fafnir. So this was just really fun to me when they named him Fafnir. Okay. Let's do it! His Eminence must protect His Eminence for the honor of House Lord Toms. The Archbishop is no longer rules Ishgard. The people shape our nation's future now. I didn't mean to cast. Oh, here we go, Ifrit! Yeah! Get him! Well, you're standing over here. By the Fury, this is Sir Cheribert's magic. Have care. Yeah, that thing you said about have care, I may not have been fully paying attention. I may have been going, ooh, look, Titan. I'm sorry. In the name of Ishgard, I will free you from your torment. Well, just don't stack on your friends. This ain't so bad. Thanks for the heals. Now I heal myself. I said now I heal myself. Go, Phoenix! Your reckoning has come! You know what's hard to do? Pay attention to mechanics. You son of a bitch! The other one was closer to you! God damn it, Artorial. Good thing I had Phoenix up. Stay on your guard. Boop, boop, boop. Like I haven't seen those mechanics before. Come on. Get him! I wasn't paying the when Garuda came out. Can you make you this way? Okay. Go banana! Yeah! So cool! Oh, it feels good to be a summoner. Go Garuda! Hell yeah, that is so cool. Gather to me, ye faithful souls. Do I have to kill these? Good time for Bahamut, I guess. Fiend empowers the blasphemy. We'll strike them down first. Yep, I'm already working on it. Nuke the shit out of them! Time has come to call upon the true power of the Heaven's Word. Suppose it'll quickly take cover behind my shield. Okay. I'm fine. Cannot fail such power! Don't worry, I can heal myself. Did that buff you guys? I don't want to check because I'm a little... I want a DPS, you know? But I'm also curious if that affected them too. Oh, you suck. Let me cast on you! Lightning storm. Just in case. And now we Garuda. Now we Slipstream. Now we go bam bam bam. Let's just hang out with Artorial. Heaven's Frost. I feel so powerful. His eminence will return soon. He will return his eminence to me. Lightning storm. Oh, it does affect them. Very cool. I'm fine. Can't hurt me, I got Phoenix out. Ha, sucker! Okay, now you can hurt me again. But I'm about to kill you, so it's fine. Got him! Killed with an Ifrit. Perfect. Finally, it is over. Just poofed. Thus ends the tale of the Heaven's Word. Let it not be forgotten. 'Twas wrong of them to conceal the truth of our nation's founding, to abet the Archbishop in his machinations. Yet in peering into their hearts, one thing became clear. They too had succumbed to primal manipulation. They too were victims. Flawed men, aye, and not without sin, but Ishgardians brave and true. as we all aspire to be. Having triumphed in the battles of ideals, I have a responsibility to all our people. Their hopes and dreams, their sorrow and suffering are mine to bear, and bear them I shall. For had you not vanquished King Thorin, or had I erred in but one of my choices, I may well have been the first to succumb to despair, to be reborn to blasphemy. That's kind of heavy. He did have a lot on his plate, like, he had it rough. I mean, Thorin was his dad. Illegitimate, of course, because yeah, it was kind of like everything that he believed in. He's the stoutest, protector and has a great love for Ishgard. So, he is a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. You wouldn't have turned, not you. A ridiculous notion. I'm more like to become a beast than you. Either way, not him. And I mean, shit, we've seen some shit. I don't think us either. But that being said, I do believe in him. Like, he did have it rough, but he never gave up. And he always believes in us. And if husbando believes in us, then it is only fair that we in turn should also believe in him. Thank you, my friend, for having such confidence in me. My apologies. 'Twas not mine intent to wax sentimental. Hey, Forshvan can do it, so can you. Our work here is done. Let us return to the congregation. Just drop me off outside the vault. Okay. Well, that was a great time, I think, to use the full version of the summons for the first time. It was super fun. Love it. Exactly what I've always wanted out of being a summoner. Perfect. Very exciting. And I like the story. It was good. Because that was definitely a loose thread of Heavensward. It's like, oh shit, that's the wrong way. How do the people move forward, So, this was a good way to wrap it all up. Address the issues, and then, the Alamegans also addressing all that. It's like, so far the role quests have been very good about tying up loose ends that we kind of forgot about. It was just like, well, we'll kind of see it happen eventually, and it's like, here it is. It's time. See how they're dealing with it. They didn't just, like, write it off as, like, oh yeah, time skip. Sometimes some things will happen and then they figured their shit out. Yeah. Magical story things. It's like, no. You're gonna help with it. They're gonna struggle and, you help them. Continue to help them. It's great. I hurried here as soon as I learned of your victory. There are some few words I would say, but it can wait until Lord Otterel and Deacon Clem have spoken theirs. Hinameki, permit me to offer my gratitude for helping us to overcome not only the blasphemy, but the despair which spawned it. But this is only the beginning. On the face of it, we may have made tremendous strides in breaking down ancient barriers within our society, but there yet remain great rifts to be bridged. 'Tis no easy thing to rise above a lifetime of preconceptions and prejudice. I myself have struggled to do so, as you must know. Very true, we do know that. But I shan't give up. On the honor of my noble house, I will do everything in my power to build a new Ishgard, one in which all people can see eye to eye, regardless of birth and station. Arshavon would be proud of you. Now then, I believe the deacon has some words for you too. Pray lend him an ear. My Lady Kirameki, may I say how glad I am that you are safe and well. Just before you arrived, Lord Aymeric explained to me the true nature of the man who became the blasphemy. The poor confused creature was born of the Church's mistakes, and on behalf of the clergy, I give you my heartfelt thanks for laying it to rest. As we work to reform our institutions and rebuild our relationships with the people, we will remember and pray for all those who have fallen in service to the faith. And we shall pray for you as well. Wheresoever your path may lead, may the Fury ever watch over and keep you. I shall leave it at that then. Lord Aymeric too wishes to speak, and 'twould not do to keep him waiting. Ooh. Kirameki, Lord Arterel, I thank you for the vital roles you played in ridding us of profane Fafnir. It's my pleasure. I love Ishgard. And I'm glad that the religion is now getting less shady and more actually helping people. As ever, the sight of you in combat was nothing short of inspiring. I'm very good at beating things up. With no further reported instances of people turning and the blasphemy itself no more, I should like to believe we are free of the scourge of despair. My brethren and I shall labor to see that it ever remains so by fighting to dispel the darkness in men's hearts. And I shall fight with you, not only as the Speaker of the House of Lords, or the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, but as a man of faith, in our God and in our people. Together, let us strive to fill our nation with hope. Aww. Kirameki, by now you will be sick unto death of being thanked, but I must nonetheless express an additional word of gratitude. Full oft have you saved our nation, our people. I speak not only of our lives, but our hearts and minds as well. Yo, again, I love Ishgard. Happy to help you guys out. Please give me a house. And, you know, Ishgard took us in when everyone else turned our backs on us because of the Crystal Brave shenanigans. So, you know, Ishgard is home, flaws and all. You have given us a great gift, that of opportunity and choice. And if we are to repay you for it, we as a nation must take full advantage of our freedom to dictate a new course forward, into a brighter future. What forward means we may not always agree upon, but as fellow Ishgardians we shall find a way to rise above our differences and stand united. That is the nation that I will strive to build. This I swear to you. Kirameki, given all that you have done for us, I am loath to impose further, but may I trouble you to bear word of our success to our officer in Razarhan? We will, of course, be sending a report, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. Our allies would benefit from the additional details you can provide as well. Thanks again, my friend, and may the Fury speed your way. You got it. I think I'm also just in a better mindset and mood the last couple days than when I first started these role quests. So, that probably has something to do with it. Anyway, let's go to Razarhan and turn in. Beep, 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 beep. Oh. Keep forgetting there's an Aether right there. So, Ethernet, Radiant Host. It's so much nicer here with real music. Ah, my Lady Kirameki! By your return, dare I hope that the hunt for the blasphemy was a success? That you would vanquish the beast comes as little surprise, but that occasion would serve as impetus for the church to embark upon a path of reform is incredible. I will share these joyous tidings with our allies without delay. If I may speak candidly, I must confess to being a great admirer of yours. When you have a moment, I should like to hear about some of your adventures, if you would do me the honor. For the present, however, in my official capacity as the Ishgarian delegate, I offer you my humblest thanks for your immeasurable service to our nation. Ooh, materia. Hell yeah, thanks. I'll take it. We can now dye the gear. Ooh. Wait, what's more than fear? Oh, okay. Neat. Oh, you only dye the top, but then you... Oh, actually, that looks really good. That looks cool. Green is the more traditional summoner color. Yeah, like this. Like the Moorball green, kinda. That's a little too dark. Ooh, Hunter green looks good, too. I wish this would change a little bit, too. Okay, well that's neat. I'll think about that later. Although it does look good in black. It doesn't feel summonery enough, though, you know? Okay. So that's 2 glasses down. So next... Alright, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm probably gonna, on my own time, do trust dungeons and level up my trust with these 2 with tank and melee DPS. So... sorry, tank and physical ranged. So let's go on Dragoon and do some side quests. How about that, yay? Alright, let's start with... We'll go with Yedli mod. We'll kind of like follow along in the way it was done in the MSQ. And that way I can kind of keep track of like how much EXP I should be having and expecting. Alright, so... Side quest time, side quest time. Maruna! Shelling out. Maruna is gazing off into the distance, as if looking for a ship on the horizon. From a distance I thought you to be a fishmonger, but now that I behold you up close, it is clear you don't hail from these parts. Odd as your garments are, however, even I can tell they're made for hard work. Lucky for you, I have just the task. I forgot what my Dragoon looked like, so I was like, what do you mean? I mean to make a necklace for an acquaintance of mine, but my design calls for shells pulled from the vicious cachapa. As fine a crafter that I am, I'm afraid hunting is quite outside my wheelhouse. If you'd do the rough work in my stead, you would be well compensated for your time, and have my undying gratitude besides. I require 2 shells from the hulking beast. A simple feat for one such as you, surely. Aren't the monsters we're usually beating up, like, fucking huge? What is he gonna do with, like, giant shells for small pieces of jewelry? I'm like, how do I talk to you? Fruit Savior, Kefiraz is rubbing the small of his back and smiling at you through the pain. You there! I take it by the hunger in your eyes that you're in search of work. As luck would have it, I'm in need of assistance, and have the coin to make it worth your while. Usually I'd haul these goods ashore myself, but today my back doesn't seem amenable to the prospect. If you could help an old merchant out, I reckon we could both go to sleep today satisfied. Sure, I guess. Ah, very good, very good. I've marked on the map where the crates are to be delivered. Careful now, the fruits inside bruise easily. Give me a shout once you're done, and we'll see about getting you paid. Deliver the crates. We got 2 minutos. Don't drop them. I'm being pressured for maintenance. We got 20 minutes, it's fine. It means don't go outside the town and get slapped in the face like a silly person. The crate of fruit rests snugly among the rest of the shipments. Report your success to Kefiraz. Magic carpet from Corvus! I love my Corvosi carpet. No crate in your hands, eh? I take it that means your task is done. Good job. That particular shipment was packed to the brim with this region's finest fruits. Owing to this region's insufferable heat, they're sweeter than any other I've ever tasted. I was meant to deliver them to a client of mine in Limsa Lominsa, but no sooner had I set sail than I received word that my goods were no longer needed. Damned shame. But now that they're resting under the shade, at least they won't go to waste. That's life, eh? Sometimes the wind is at your back, sometimes you're left floundering. And other times you're stuck in bed on a beautiful day because your back is having none of it. But I tend to find that fortune smiles upon those with patience, as they did today when I saw you strolling along the docks. Anyway, here's a payment for a job well done. Till next we meet. Thanks, I love EXP. I'm probably gonna have to do some Fates on Dragoon. But that's okay. Here we go. The child is looking around. Oh, Tika hike. As soon as I said it, I got the pun. Tika hike. Take a hike. The child is looking around, trying to catch the attention of any passerby. Oh, you look fierce, are you? Can you help me find my sister? Sure, who's your sister? She went off hunting to Sotarmerg. She went off to hunt Sotarmerg so she could make me chicken tikka. She's so brave, but she's been gone for quite some time. I've never strayed far from the gates, and those beasts look so frightening. She shouldn't be far. Can you find her for me? She had red hair, and she looked so elegant in her hunting garb. She set off to the northwest. I'll be waiting here for you to come back. Oh, this chain. Oh, this is the good one. Kankana? Kankana looks at you expectantly. The matanga along the way. Okay, hold on, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Ready to tackle another job, then? This one was registered by a local merchant fisherman, asking for help with marauding monsters. Ordinarily, the Radiant Host keeps the worst of the wildlife in check, but these days there just haven't been enough blades to spare. You'll want to speak with the fisherman himself for the details. I couldn't read the scrawl he left for a name, but he's an casadora, and should be found fishing the waters from the western shore. Wait, another matanga? Kirameki, you could always use more coin, yes? Because I could certainly benefit from your wise and experienced company. We're gonna break this racist fear of yours. A fine pair of hunters we shall make. Come, let us speak with this Kasodara fisherman. I hope your friend can overcome her fear of us. How unpleasant it must be to endure this constant state of terror. I'm glad you're so understanding. Because the Gadusura, the other Matanga, are jerks. Very rude. So I'm glad that the Arkasodara are very understanding of the fact that some people might be wrongly afraid of them. Ah, you must be the sister. Quiet, you. I'm lying in wait, can't you see? What is it? My sister? Oh, she does worry after me so. I apologize for her imposition. Today is her name day, and I wanted to do something special for her. So much has gone wrong as of late, and she's managed to always keep a smile on her face. I thought that Sotomerg would be simple prey, but now that I've seen one up close, I can barely bring myself to move. I've never been so afraid, truth be told. But you look as if you've never known fear. You could make quick work of the Sotomerg, I'm certain. If you don't mind, could you slay the animal for me? I've already set the trap, so one should be along soon enough. Without their meat, I can't hope to make the chicken tikka that my sister so adores. Please, if not for me, then do it for her. Now I really want chicken tikka masala. Stuff is so good. So good. She's spoken of little else but chicken tikka as of late. Meat from the Sotomerg would help make her dreams come true. Please, if you can spare a moment, one should be along soon. I got you. Uh-oh, I don't remember how to Dragoon, but it's fine. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh yeah, Blood of the Dragon's no longer a thing. I did play Dragoon briefly. I fought a target dummy, that's what I did. Done. That was an inspiring display. Were you able to procure its meat? Sotomerg meat. Oh god, I need to sneeze again, I'm sorry. 1 second, let me mute. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sotomerg meat. A chunk of meat freshly cut and ready to be tossed in a stew. Sounds so good. Ha, this is the most delicious part. Thank you, thank you. You must let me repay you for your bravery. Please meet me near the city gates where I told my sister to wait. I do hope she hasn't wandered off. I'll be with you in a couple minutes. We'll finish up this set and then we will call it for the night, I think. And that will be the wisest choice of action here. How many of these do I need to kill? Oh, you said 2, right? Okay. I miss glowing blue, though. Why are you dead? No, my cooldowns! Ooh, I can actually move Star Driver to 5 now, so I can hit it properly. Let's move this over. So it's a little more, I can actually hit it with keyboard. Instead of clicking it. Fisherman. Idling fisher? Not now, friend. I need my rest. I must overcome this. Come to take care of the monsters, have you? About damn time. We're fine when we're out on the water, of course, but even a fisher needs to walk on land every now and again, and the trail grows more perilous by the day. I've managed to sneak through without a scratch so far, but friends of mine haven't been so fortunate. Talk to the others around here, they'll tell you. I might need your help with that, Kitameki. Speaking with our Kasadara is still challenging for me. Listen to a few stories first and get an idea of what you're up against. Should we do this together, then? Yes. Fine. Good idea. Ogul is now accompanying you. Okay. Let's go. I need no one holding my hand to ask a few simple questions, but I would not refuse the company when Matanga are involved. You want to hear about the monsters? I saw 3 big brutes on my way from Machiali to Yerlimad. Never seen the like around here, but around these parts before. What if I talk to you more? Back to it, I suppose. Drowsy fisher. You want a story? When I left Achiali the other day, I almost walked straight into a fiend with a tongue as long as my arm. Barely escaped being gobbled up on the spot. Maybe I could curl up in the prow. Attacked by the wildlife? Oh, yes, while I was hauling a catch back to town. Dropped a lot and fled for my life. The roads used to be safe enough, but now... There must be a way to catch more fish in a day. My bird. So, do you understand now why we had to send for help? I understand that you have a problem with the long-tongued brutes terrorizing your roads. Those creatures are what we call Pisaka. Without the armies sending out their regular patrols, it seems the inland monsters have begun expanding their territories. They've forgotten their fear of us, and that's when people start dying. I need you to remind them. Once you've found and slain these overly bold Pisaka, I ask that you bring me one of their carcasses. There's something I've been curious about. No problem. Very well. Let us make of this a contest, shall we? The first to topple a Pisaka is the victor. Never seen anyone so eager to throw herself headlong into Pisaka's jaws. Shouldn't you be chasing after her? Not too concerned about winning that contest of yours, then. Can't say I blame you. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Ha! First kill is mine. Grandmother always said that the hunter should be swift like a diving yole. Would you mind tracking down the other two? Once they saw what I did to their friend, they fled to the northwest. I can haul this lump back to the beach while you finish the hunt. You would be alone with an Arcasadara if you're so keen on fainting. I'm not gonna make fun of her. Pah! My fear of Matanga has begun to ebb. Somewhat. Now go before some other poor soul crosses paths with those monsters. More concerned about protecting people than your fear. Good on you, you're growing. Bird, please. Quickly now, the trail goes cold. Maintenance will begin shortly. I know. I'll log off soon, I swear. Let me finish the quest. Easy peasy. No. Like watching the time nervously. Oof, that thing was heavy. God damn it. Not needing to... So sorry, I desperately needed to sneeze. Ah, there you are. Your friend is stronger than she looks. We had to load the carcass onto a boat to carry it away. What are the Picasa's packmates? Did you find them? Sorry, Pisaka. Both slain then. That is good. Of course she slew them. Songs of Kirimiki's deeds are sung across the steppe. My King Arms would like to know why you wanted the remains, though. Why else? To make use of its parts. The scales can be spun into silver, and the meat will fill our pots. The bones and teeth we can craft into hooks and other tools. We kill nothing for the sake of killing, even murderous monsters. The 2 bodies you left behind will serve as a warning to others of their kind. If he keeps them away, then no more blood need to be shed. It seems our tribes share similar customs when it comes to using every part of the kill. As grandmother always said, be not wasteful of the lives you have taken to... Be not wasteful of the lives you take to sustain your own. You are so very different from your kin, the Gotasura. Oh-ho, so that's why you have been avoiding my gaze. If only your experience with the Matanga has been of our brutal cousins. Sorry. If your only experience with the Matanga has been our brutal cousins, then you'll find the Arakasodara an agreeable lot by comparison. Might even make a few friends, eh? Here's her payment, and well earned, I'd say. Another job finished. We should report to Kankana that she might strike it from her list. Let me know when you are done basking in the success of our hunt, and we can return to Yedlimad. I'm gonna pick that up later. We gotta turn in and get off before maintenance starts. I love Argos, my good boy. I'm very good doggo. Sister, you've returned! There's the brave traveler. Thank you for finding my sister. She said you took down that Sotamerg in a single blow. Not a single one. It is your name day after all. Anything for Chicken Tika. It is your name day after all. Happy birthday. Happy names day, little girl. Thank you. The memories of us gathering around the table as a family over homemade feast are among my fondest. Our parents have gone to Bazathan to find work, seeing as how there is none to be found here since that tower appeared. They've sent word they'll return for this little one's name day. I want them to arrive to a feast rivaling the ones from before, and thanks to you, they will. Please take this for all you've done to give our family a memory we can cherish. Ooh. Let's take the healer food. We're not taking the Archon loaf. Never again. Right? Okay, that way. I see you've been busy. Do you have the shells? Here you go. While it seems that one of these is more than sufficient for a necklace, there's no point in questioning orders. It's really big. I have some concerns. Ah, yes, these are just what I seek. I mean to present my necklace to a woman with very discerning taste, so I thank you for choosing shells of such high quality. She collects and assesses taxation at Alnair, and her duties often bring her to this very port. We've become quite close over the past few moons. Only a few days ago she sent me a charm to ensure my good health and fortune. My spirits were much invigorated, for it symbolizes her deep trust in me. I've heard tell these are shared among siblings to express their love for one another. It's customary to send a gift in return, so I had it in mind to craft a... Siblings! Siblings! Is that how she thinks of me? I was certain it was something altogether different, but now that I say it out loud... I suppose I can still be happy with this arrangement. I'll look over her as a brother would his beloved sister. Keep her safe from harm. Yes. Any road, I promised you Any road, I promised you recompense, didn't I? Here, you've earned it. You poor man. How sad for you. Ooh, should I use that? Let's do it. Ooh, and a ring? Ooh, I definitely need the ring. I only kind of need this, but it's fine. Heck yeah! Cool. Okay. That's it for me. Maintenance starts in 3 minutes. I gotta log off, like, right the heck nows. So... Alright, let me log out first so we don't get in trouble here. And then it'll just be a black screen while I go over to Twitch and see what's up. Nope. None of my friends are on. Okay. So that's it for me. Next stream, if we don't do more side quests before then, which we very well might. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, no. If we do more side quests, it'll be tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Wednesday, I have D&D, so it won't be then. But until then, sorry, and then after that Thursday's gonna be Friday night. So until then, thanks all for watching. Hope you had fun, and if you just stopped by to peek, hope it was still enjoyable for however long you looked. And we'll catch y'all next time. Have a great night, and see y'all later. Bye.